in this one.
Tara McCowan about to jump up against Carolyn Swords, and the ball goes into the hands of Julie Allemont, the Belgian rookie point guard. Certainly in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. The Crystal Dangerfield right now seems to be the front runner. Early turnover. And quickly, just like that, and that formula has worked. Allemont gets it blocked. It's a lot of dribbling. Allemont for three, hits it.
Good start to the season. She has struggled in recent weeks. Indiana as a whole needs to get the three ball back.
Cautry goes with her points on 9 of 10 shooting and hits her first shot tonight. Dupree cradles it.
Here with Asia Wilson, one-on-one with Candace Dupree, but Dupree creates separation, goes to the
and since then have gone south.
And those are the kind of turnovers like on that last possession. You got to find a better angle to get the ball in. Good translate against Indiana.
Wilson second only to Arike Agumbawale in scoring this year as
the defensive end.
Last 4 games, they have given up over 400 points. Has the Fever defense. Third is the election, so plenty of time to register and go vote. Jackie Young coming off the bench this year.
She's just a very selfless player that does what she feels like her team needs her to do. And this season, they really needed her to step up her scoring.
Averaging 2.5 threes per game, gets Indiana back to within 2 points. Asia Wilson put her head down and took it right to Nat.
On the go from the high post. Takes some contact there by Achanwa.
So gets to the line over 7 times per game on average, which is about 1/3 of the attempts as a team. And then Achanwa pays it back. Achanwa short that time. There's Danielle Robinson. She is very quick. Absolutely changes the pace of the game. Young working on Allemont.
I mean, this is Jackie Young off of the crossover. Keeps the pivot foot down. I mean, really could have been a foul call. She did.
Plum syndrome. Some of the pressure when you're not the #1 overall consensus pick like Asia Wilson certainly was.
But look at the roster that Jackie Young was in second or even maybe third year, because there's just a tough transition into this league. You're not going to come into the best league in the world unless you're elite.
Missed 3 games with that injury. Indiana hit by the injury bug like so many teams have been.
Fender on her, went right to the rim.
All the time,
yeah.
But it's effective.
Methodical. She has a rhythm to her game.
Young was surprised, I think, that she was so wide open.
What's the key to her defensively?
I think just trying to be physical. Don't let her get any early post-ups. A bumper coming down the floor. Just being aggressive on her.
Thank you, Candace.
You're welcome.
China Robinson joining you alongside Holly Rowe, who's been in the bubble for us the entire time in Bradenton. Last week of the regular season, for them to have any sort of a chance, she needs to hit from outside. She has a couple already tonight as Robinson in her 8th year out of the University of Oklahoma. Dupree finds a little bit of space.
Game over her last 3. She's got to get more volume if she's shooting over 50%.
Yep, Indiana mired in this 7-game losing streak. Hamby with it.
How much of a brute she is on the glass. But then she makes a finesse move like that, and you're like, okay, I see that offensive skill.
Dupree again. 14 in for the game for the Aces. Hamby with time running out on the shot clock. Yes, and the foul.
It's been ISO time for Dearica Hamby on that single side. She spent all her time in the bubble with Holly, and she's forgotten about me.
Forgotten about you or forgotten about Dearica? She said she got that deal because, as you mentioned, and she admitted it, I play every game as if it's my last. D-Rob of 11 from the floor. Young, Hamby, and Robinson 10 for 10. Sugar Rogers, the 1 miss.
The most productive bench in WNBA history.
Her hands very different than when Lindsay Allen is out. Hamby collects. It hits anyway.
Defense.
Kayla McBride back in, one of the starters.
And after not playing for 2 out of the last 3 years, coming off that ACL tear, and had been slow to recover, but she is having a career in a position to succeed. Just 20 minutes a game, using her in the right way so she could get her confidence and her body back. He's done a masterful job.
He has, Holly.
Here in her 5th year in the WNBA, she's healthy, she's aggressive, and it's really showing for this Indiana Fever team.
6 assists on the season, I believe only second to Courtney Vandersloot.
You are correct.
Playing good minutes, getting experience, hits a 3-point. For a minute there, she was in the run for Rookie of the Year, but has fallen a little bit short of that race over the last week and a half.
For the first time ever, one of her teammates, Emma Miesemann. And we hope that the Olympics go off next year. Holloman does it again.
There she is. Designation. Look at this off of the bounce. Creating space, playing with. Yeah, it will be a good challenge for Minnesota, a team that's had some defensive stretches that I know Cheryl Reeve isn't proud of in the last.
For more playing time. Not asking, harassing. But he's smart. He's going to manage her minutes.
Nice.
Nice roll to the basket by Wilson. Through a slow start from the floor. Missed her first 5 shots, 4 of 5 since. Oh, block! That's Jackie Young.
Good help side defense for Vegas. And here comes Hamby. Boy, she is putting so much.
Asia with the steal. Does she have enough time?
She started 0 for 5, then went 5 for 6. But when you have this kind of support, you've got a lot of options.
Have both been very good 3-point shooting teams, but Vegas is doing it another way. Can they really take it all the way with this style of line?
Indiana 1 for 1. So there's part of that difference as you see it. Boy, Candace Dupree won't go. Tiara McCowan gets it up to Kelsey Mitchell, who challenges Asia Wilson, who thought she had a block. And that time it was
This play is moving very fast in transition. And it might have been the body. Definitely didn't look like a foul up top. Yeah, it was a body. Out of time.
years at Ohio State. More well-rounded now.
Yeah, I mean, even though Indiana has hit this tough stretch of 7 straight losses.
Not taking as many shots. Shot clock. Alamo can't miss. 3. So that definitely is keeping them in the game. Alamo has 5 of their 7 threes. And now a steal from Kennedy Burke. Leads to the bunny, led by as many as 20. Julie Alamo with a career-high 5 threes tonight. Nice pass into McCowan, who finally gets her first. Hamby to Young. And another whistle.
See Jackie Young with the ball right now. Oh, man. Definitely rolled that left ankle.
And like an idiot, I was using my phone and filming. I will say this, I have 3 small fractures, but all of the players I see around campus are on their phone or looking at their phone while they're writing.
Free agent signed in March. Over 2/3 of her field goal attempts this year. Shot clock at 5 for Alamo. Gives it up to Kelsey Mitchell. Comes over and hits it. Asia Wilson. She leaves it short.
A couple of easy buckets right around the rim for Hamby and Wilson, but Kelsey Mitchell.
Finally.
Well, guys, I was actually standing right here when Asia said to the officials, you got to call that. She's very frustrated that the possession before
Had a monstrous block. And then a foul called on Wilson's.
Concentrating.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
One reason why they were outscored, you saw that they missed 13 of their 16 quarter.
Yeah, only 1 point for the Vegas bench after that quick start. And give some credit to Tiara McCowan as well.
And McCowan only took 1 shot in the first half and missed it. 20-point lead is down to 2. Asia off glass.
That's not an easy.
Okay, for the whole quarter, just walk through everything. Like, this game's over. No, it ain't over. Defense.
He did talk about how we could go from a 2 seed to a 5 in a flash, so he wants to keep his foot on the pedal. Yes.
Don't forget that you and I spent an entire game in the playoffs going back and forth between Nafisa Collier and Arike Ogunbowale for
Yes, and I was right.
last
She was
year.
my preseason. Vegas, after Indiana got close, got to within 2, an 8-0 run, mostly fueled by Asia Wilson, the pick for MVP.
Same play. Couldn't get Tiffany Mitchell, but got Kelsey Mitchell. Vegas shut down the basket defensively. And there's Wilson again. In stretches, of course, she'll be in playoff mode, but to have Jordan Canada with the experience she has gotten this year and how she's played in stretches is important.
Left Washington and Las Vegas. Vegas has Minnesota and LA. Seattle, Dallas, Phoenix to Indiana. They've lost 7 in a row. We need a miracle to make the playoffs. Down 20, and they did not quit. Cautry got her pocket picked by Kelsey Mitchell. Danielle Robinson laid off. Didn't want to
play. That forces Bill Lambier to keep Carolyn Swords on the floor, to have a big body that can deal with her there. Kelsey Mitchell now making the play on the offensive
Tonight,
end.
but you wouldn't know it from the excitement on this bench. They are willing their team to this comeback right now. They are so energized, helping them every step of the way and giving them a lot of life right now.
Rebound. Guess it was a clear out. Nobody was home for the second chance opportunity.
great rebound by Wilson. But the basket doesn't count.
Oh, yeah, you see Asia Wilson with the arm to the face of Tierra McCowan. Yeah, they're probably going to upgrade that.
So no upgrade. It has just been called a loose ball foul.
Yeah, that's surprising.
The basket away. That would have given Vegas an 8-point lead. Kelsey Mitchell turns the corner and scores.
As Indiana Fever tries to get Kelsey Mitchell the ball, you understand why with the way she's played.
Mitchell just ticked the front of the rim. And now all Indiana can do is try to chase down Jackie Young and get a foul.
A dogfight. Not only down the stretch, but in the playoffs.
Good play by Hamby not to foul Mitchell.
And not a dogfight, meaning dogs fight. I don't approve of dogs fighting.
No, it's a term.
It's a term, just so everyone knows. I don't approve of dogs fighting.
Good for you. Hey, Agent.